Morning coffee with Mike. Can't use music because YouTube is so anal. So we got to use our own intro music. Morning coffee with Mike. Good morning. I bid you all good morning, good evening, and good night. Wherever you may be watching this transmission, you are tuned in to Morning Coffee with Mike. And I'll be your host this morning, Mike Martins. And doing morning coffee now, I don't even know how long, but I remember doing live streams while I was driving, doing morning coffee, and going through the drive-through in 2015, 2016, 2017, I think up until 2018, we're doing the whole drive-through thing live with you guys and trying to read your comments and kind of making sense of where everything is going, how it's going, and how it's affecting us, where it's affecting us, who it's affecting, and just checking our platforms here. It looks like we are live on a few platforms, and just want to check it out. Hope everyone's grabbing their brew here. Yeah, we are live now on with Mike, Facebook, and just want to say hello to everybody there. And yeah, DLive is working nicely as usual. DLive is the only one that doesn't give us any problems. And we are no longer streaming on Odyssey's just not working, folks. We can't stream on Odyssey, folks. I'm very sorry because I'm getting a lot of problems with people. A lot of verbal, very vulgar. A lot of people are upset because a lot of people are Odysseyers, and I don't blame them because Odyssey is a good platform, but it's just not working. The stream does not work on there. We're, again, no longer allowed. We got nothing going here, so I just don't want to go to war with people over platforms and what platforms are good. And we got Dana in the house here on YouTube, and it looks like we got a few people here watching on YouTube. And oh yeah, it is morning coffee with Mike. I got made some good coffee this morning. Took the time. Oh man, that's good. Man, that's good. And somebody mailed me a tin of coffee, a good one, a tin of coffee, and I think it was from Bolivia. Bolivian coffee. Came in a nice tin. And it was sealed, and then it had this metal thing you had to kind of twine open with the tin. And yeah, kind of happy with that. And I've been drinking that for the last 2 days. And they sent it through a parcel company, so it arrived at my store. People try to mail stuff to my store, but because I don't have I'm not paying $500 a year for a mailbox, that I should have a mailbox for owning a business on the street, and they don't want to deliver the mail to my store, I think they should at least give me a mailbox, but I'm not paying $500 for a mailbox, unfortunately. So, okay, let's keep rocking and rolling here. And we got, that's because you're not upholding the ESG scores, says MJ Phillips. So there's MJ Phillips, one out of the 3 people in the town of Merritt that know I do a show. Doesn't follow, but just kind of knows I'm here type of thing. And okay, we got people showing up on DLive, Odyssey's toast, and Twitch is working. Everything works fine, guys. And good to go. All right, guys, I got a bunch of headlines lined up for you guys, and a couple of stories, and sharing some stuff, and Super Soka's in the house. Thank you for joining us. The local time is 9:32 in the morning. It is Friday, November 17th, folks. And, yeah, morning coffee. I think morning coffee goes before Mike and then. I think morning coffee goes way back to 2014 or 2012. Hey, Mike, having Irish coffee. Surprised I notified you online, says Mike Miller. Okay, Live Your Life is saying that is ridiculous. So let's open up some headlines here. Let's do a quick channel. There's not much of a plug. If you guys want to support the channel and buy me a coffee. There's in the description there is a there. I don't know why somebody I don't know. Someone keeps texting me here. I'm trying to. It's. Give me a sec there. Okay, so there it is, guys. Artbydano.com, artbydano.net, not your typical art. You can find Dano at the Huntington Beach Pier. KiwiRadio.nz, don't forget to check that out. And KiwiRadio.nz with replays of Mike in the Night. There it is, November 19th. So they're a day ahead, folks, on KiwiRadio.nz, so they're going off New Zealand time. And Substack / at Mark Crispin Miller, if you want to find out who just died suddenly with no cause of death reported. And if you guys want to buy your glutathione, you could find a link below if you want to support me and pick up the glutathione. I really appreciate that. And buy me a coffee. If you want to buy me a coffee, go ahead and buy me a coffee. And again, link below in the description. I'm just making sure the glutathione link's working. Yeah, Mike in the Night, it's working, folks. Kind of happy with that. And don't have a lot of customers, though, but it is what it is, and things grow. Okay, Rob Padley's giving me a sign of the cross there. And right here, buddy. And did you see the Alex Jones video game? No, I haven't. And JD Grell's in the house. And do we have anyone on Rumble? No, we don't. And we got 3 people watching on Rumble. Yeah, Twitter's live. And yeah, I got a whole 7 people. I keep getting channel terminations on Twitter. I keep getting channel terminations on Twitter. Okay, 10:34 a.m. Calgary, Alberta. Been missing online streams. Rarely notified. Yeah, you know what, Mike? I'll tell you something. I'll tell you a secret. Did a live stream yesterday morning. And when I finished the live stream, and I had somebody walk in my store, just a local, just looking around, but then just left. But I could have continued. I should have continued the live stream with you guys yesterday morning, but so came in and just left, and I got 3-4 calls at the store back to back. Okay, 3-4 calls. So I'm like, okay, somebody calls, pick up the phone. Hey, Mike, it's blah 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 from Denver. Just wanted to let you know that I've been unsubscribed to your channel. I'm sending you a screenshot. You don't have to. You don't. I believe you. Nope. I didn't get no notification. I got nothing, and I haven't seen you in a couple of days, and I know that you're frequently up. Okay, hang up the phone. Phone rings again. Hey, Mike, how's it going? It's me. What was it? John Cass or so, whatever his name was. John CC or whatever on the comments. Hey, it's me from Newfoundland. Just want to let you know I've been unsubscribed to your channel. And then someone else calls me through the day. So I had 4 people total call me to let me know that they've been unsubscribed to the channel. Now, here is the problem with this. YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, Twitch, whatever. They're not expecting me to know you. They're not expecting you to be able to just phone me and tell me something. They don't expect that. They don't expect. That's why they're trying to keep confidential. Like, you know how people vote? You know when people go and vote, don't tell anyone who you voted for. Because how the voting system has been so rigged. You can't tell nobody who you voted for. It's your secret. We're protecting you. Yeah, because if everybody knew who everybody voted for, guess what? The person in power wouldn't have won. Plain and simple. So, YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Twitter, whatever, all these platforms, okay? Facebook, whatever. They don't expect you to be able to contact me and just phone me at my store or tell me, hey, by the way, I was unsubscribed to your channel. Or, by the way, it looks like I've gotten no notifications. So, this is the downfall of these of social media, is because how really connected are we, right? I had a gentleman from Arizona, okay? And he has a farm up here. I don't know, just don't ask. Older man. He bought everything in the 70s and 80s, right? came up and said, "Hey, Mike, are you okay?" I'm like, I'm doing good. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while." He's like, "Yeah, I haven't seen you too. You haven't posted anything on social media in like 3 months now." I'm like, "Yeah." So he brings in his tablet. So these social media platforms don't expect us to know each other like this, right? You get me here. So he comes in with his tablet. It's like, you're not coming up on my. I check his subscriber list. I'm not. He's no longer subscribed to me. I go back and resubscribe for him. He's like, "Whoa." He's like, "Wow, you weren't kidding about that." Yeah, well, yeah, that's the deal, right? And that's what's happening. That's what's happening, folks. That is what is happening. And they're trying to keep us from each other. They're trying to do everything to keep people that are actually telling the truth from each other. Because if the truth gets out, I mean, there's a lot of people on the hook for the last 3.5 years. There's a lot of people that are going to be cooked and on the hook and have to account for what they've done to us, right? So, anyways, I just kind of wanted to put that little spiel. The FCC make it worse to communicate on social media, says Live Your Life. Something happened with YouTube over the past couple of weeks where I was unsubscribed from many channels multiple times a day, but I think it's slowed down now or stopped at this point. Yeah, YouTube's been taking down a ton of videos. I'm approaching 91 videos now taken down for medical misinformation. I'm not going to keep screenshotting them and putting up in the community sections. I mean, it's going to be every 3 times a day. I'm going to be doing that, right? So I'm just kind of, I'm waiting for my 100th, and I'm slowly compiling a list of all 100 video titles and the year it was posted. Because what's been happening is if a new content creator wants to make a video, and there's already a video about that, they'll just ask YouTube because, "Hey, YouTube, I'm post-COVID. I'm following the terms and rules. I'm doing what you're asking me to. Staying on the narrative. Can you get rid of this video because I want to make this video. Even though this one's 7 years old, we need to get rid of this video, please." And they do that, and then YouTube goes ahead and then takes down videos and stuff so other content creators can make their videos, right? And they get paid good money doing it too, right? So one day, my dream on this channel, and I've been talking about the dream of this channel, is to make enough money to pay the internet. One day, we will make enough money to pay the internet on a monthly basis. I know. I'm asking for a lot here. But it'll get there one day. All right, guys, that's enough chit-chat. Looks like we got 30 people watching here. And on Rumble, we got 16 people there. So, okay, let's kick off a little bit of headlines on what's going on. And, little discussion pieces here. And, all right, let me just get this, all right, we're going to go into our, we got to do our censorship report. And censorship report, I think, is very important. And just give me 1 sec, folks, for me to queue up the headlines here. Okay. Okay, guys, welcome to our censorship report here on Morning Coffee with Mike, and we also do it on Mike in the Night. And let's do this, folks. And this is brought to you by Reclaim the Net. Don't forget to check them out. So IBM pulls ads from X after activists complain about Nazi content. Yeah, Nazi content. So they're going to go to the deepest, darkest part of mankind and label everybody basically a neo-Nazi. And if you want to start debating the American Civil War, North and South, and why the South seceded and the South didn't want to be part of the Crown and pay taxes to the Crown that was funding the North was being funded by England or the British Empire. And once you start arguing that, you become a neo-Nazi. And I brought up the neo-Nazi term multiple times on the channel. A lot of people get upset with me. It's like, oh, people are going to start calling us, wing nuts and stuff. Well, that's what they want us to be. That's what they want to label us as. Elon Musk X is facing an abrupt withdrawal of advertising from a tech giant IBM due to activist suggestions of the appearance of IBM's ads next to the pro-Nazi postings. The adjacency of the advertisement was posted by media watchdog Media Matters for America. IBM expressed its shock and disappointment regarding the matter, underscoring its strict non-acceptance of any form of discriminatory speech or hate speech. So I don't see anything. Oh, there's a meme. I guess it's a meme there, I guess. So yeah, a lot of people get freaked out when it comes to memes of historical context, and confirming its decision. Well, because when you're calling the current government or the current administrations, and you're comparing them to Nazis, which they are acting like, and when you comparing the current administration to socialist, to Maoism, to all that stuff, people get offended by that, right? Because there's a lot of people that are under the government regime that are getting their six-figure incomes, right? That are complying with the governments and following everything the governments are telling them to do, that have a lot to lose, right? There's a lot of people with a lot to lose. So they basically need to be these Nazi what do you call it? Like hall monitors for the internet. X legally supports student punished by University of Illinois for online posts. And a development underscoring the debate around free speech on social media, Elon Musk company X has stepped in to defend Juan David Capragolo, of a University of Illinois student embroiled in a controversy over his posts on the platform. The issue enters on Columbrogaro's promotion of an event on X, which he described as an open with free food, but was in fact a private conference. This led to allegations against him for breaching the university's code of conduct. So the letter from, okay, so basically somebody announces something and then changes the rules. That's nothing new. Apple plans support for RCS messaging standard for iMessage. An antitrust scrutiny grows. Now, we talked about these companies and these lettered companies that are being formed by your tax dollars and giving people six figures a year to basically run these things that are going to basically rule over you and your messaging. Facing antitrust scrutiny, Apple has revealed plans to support the Rich Communication Services RCS messaging standard, reciprocating messages from Android phones beginning sometime next year. So, as an Apple spokesperson explained, later next year we will be adding support for RCS Universal Profile, the standard as currently published by the GSM Association. We believe that RCS Universal Profile will offer a better interoperability, I can't read that, experience when compared to SMS and MMS. This will work alongside iMessage, will continue to be the best and most secure messaging experience for Apple users. So what they're going to do is basically pre-filter your messages as they go through a bigger database, and they're going to be breaking it down and letting you know, and they're going to be flagging things. So as you go along, they're going to keep flagging and flagging and flagging you. Guys, you can find our censorship information on Reclaim the Net if you guys want to check it out. Report. Department of Justice asks court to hide surveillance of congressional investigators. Of course, they're going to do that. All right, the former congressional investigator Jason Foster has exposed a 5-year secret surveillance operation conducted by the Department of Justice, DOJ, on members of Congress and their staff. According to Foster, who now heeds the Empower Oversight Whistleblower Center, remember the Whistleblower Center by American tax dollars, the Department of Justice managed to obtain a federal court's approval for his covert spying, largely centered on personal communication data of the targets. And then it goes on to say, however, due to the Department of Justice petitions to the court to keep this surveillance confidential, Foster had been obvious to the surveillance until recent months, nearly 6 years after his personal data was subpoenaed. The delay in notification was facilitated by an expat. Legal actions were court sessions are conducted on the behest of the single party, withholding information from one another. Again, civil wars are brewing in these digital surveillance surveillance companies. as they look for dirt on each other. Let me take a sip of water, coffee here. Valerie's messaging me, Mike, are you aware that every single text message is being stored in what they call a cloud, and they are there forever? Yes, they've been storing that. That's all on storage. That's all on backup. That's all yes, and yes. But they're putting up the red flag devices now, where it would be notified to an agency immediately after a few flags go up, right? So that's what they're going to be implementing here. And Kenya expands its controversial digital IT system. It's not going to fly in Kenya. And taking decisive move towards embracing dystopian technology, the Kenyan government has formally published legislation redecorating its digital ID system. The new modality builds upon its existing infrastructure for biometric citizen registration, allowing provisions for the assistance of digital ID card, a comprehensive digital ID registered for individuals, and unique personal identifier. So Kenya is moving forward with that. Mayo Clinic, remember this? We've been covering this for ages. Mayo Clinic is sued for suspending doctor over online posts on COVID and transgenderism. So we've been covering this for a good while now. They are being sued, and it's moving forward. And it goes on to say here, where did it go on to say something here? Moral expects the case to establish precedent for freedom of scientists and academics to express their professional opinions without undue influence from financial or political interests. The AFA, which previously supported John Muir during his disciplinary hearings, is now facing this lawsuit, highlighted the organization's commitment to protecting academic freedom. And obviously everything's under attack through censorship, wherever you want to see it. And YouTube boasts about elevating quality content, collaborating with the WHO, and suppressing misinformation. So YouTube's been doing this for a long time, folks. After our first channel termination in 2012, I really made really down-to-earth, really good cut and clip documentaries, all my own stuff, and even audio clips, my own audio clips, and I would quote and reference things my own. I wouldn't use a reference from anything else, so that I would be, And YouTube is yet a series of tech behemoths that feel that they need to declare their stance on content, including its effective algorithmic manipulation, just as the U.S. primaries are ushering in the country into yet another year of presidential elections. And this is, I feel sorry for Americans, just nonstop 4 years. They should have term limits on when or potential president, they should have term limits on campaigning. That's what they should do. And this is crazy. I would lose my mind if I was in America. California targets AI and disinformation in the run-up to the 2024 election. Again, same thing, gruesome Newsom. California's recent announcement of a new initiative targeting the risks associated with artificial intelligence and the spread of so-called election disinformation. And that's what they're calling it, election disinformation. And I want everybody's name. Nikki Haley ignores the First Amendment as she demands an end to online anonymity. So presidential hopeful for the Republican Party, Nikki Haley, has come out in favor of removing online anonymity, recruiting all social media account holders to verify their accounts with government ID. And they've been pushing that for that towards a while. But there are platforms in existence today, folks, that do require you to actually verify your ID or your phone number or whatever. So, and new data shatters legacy media narrative that Rumble is a right-wing echo chamber. Now, we've been having a lot of troubles with Rumble and streaming and not getting stream keys, and we're just getting a lot of problems with Rumble. And back in 2020, we weren't given a stream key for about 8 months, and we weren't allowed to stream on Rumble for about 8 months, folks. We were kind of suspended, and I have no followers on these platforms. I barely have any followers anywhere, right? From being suppressed for so long. For years, legacy media outlets have taken aim at free speech platforms such as Rumble by suggesting they are echo chambers that amplify right-wing views. No, I didn't take sides on any of these wars. The videos are up with timestamps, right? We didn't take sides on it. We are on the side of the people, and the dismissive framing ignores that these free speech platforms allow a wider range of viewpoints than their pro-censorship big tech corporates, and is likely to dissuade left-leaning, independent, or non-political users from checking them out. But new data from Comscore has shattered this media narrative and revealed that Democrats are leading the political audience on Rumble among 18-plus-year-olds in the U.S. The video sharing platform also has more unique visitors from independents than Republicans among Americans aged 18 or over. So people are trying to go over to find out what's happening. So this is what they're getting on Comscore: Republican, Democrat 21.8%, Democrats 35.5%, Independents 28.9%, other 1.2%, and no affiliation. Those who haven't fallen for this legacy media echo chamber narrative will know that Rumble offers far more than right-wing content. High-profile left-wing political candidates, sports channels, financial channels, and more post their content to Rumble. Rumble is terminating channels, though, and they have a... Rumble does have a, a guidelines, community guidelines. I know 2 people now that have got their channels terminated, and we have a really tough time. We're not Rumble heroes. I mean, we could go on Rumble right now and see who's Rumble heroing right now. Rumble is pushing their narrative too. So don't get this wrong, folks. Rumble is pushing their narrative, right? Oh, Mike, you're just jealous because all these Rumble heroes showed up a year ago and they're doing better than you. It's like, yeah, when you get there, it's freedom of speech, but no freedom of reach, right? So that's becoming a big problem where I've been doing this for so long that nobody, it's just like I'm non-existent still, but they're still taking the word salads. They're still taking the points of views. They're still taking this and running with this and getting the message is getting out through different platforms, right? Different channels are getting the messages out. We seed the messages here. We plant the seeds here, and then things start to manifest and people start taking that and taking them into their own platforms and becoming the heroes. And that's why they're Rumble heroes, Twitter stars. Twitter is a total waste of space. Again, you got the reach, but you don't have you have the freedom of speech, but you don't have the freedom of reach, right? So that's a big problem. Yeah, Rumble is a public company. Its shareholders shareholders hold Rumble. So Mike USA run old folks home. Yeah. So Rumble's just another disappointment. It's not that. It's just Rumble likes their Rumble heroes, right? They love Rumble heroes. They could put you from 0 subscribers. Nobody knows you. We found quite a few channels that came around 2021, 2022, 36 videos. They're not even good videos. Like, if you think this stream is bad, I'm talking about really bad, like garbage. But because they're on the pro-Israeli side, or they're pro this, or pro that, or following the narrative, Rumble's pushing them people up real high. Real high. And I've never heard of any of these people. Well, except Russell Brand, because Russell Brand was a drug-fueled... he was just a drug-fueled crazy partier, and then... they pull the trigger on a pandemic and he turns on a dime and becomes a saint. They're going to have a saint for Russell Brand, Saint Russell Brand. They're going to have a statue for him. They're going to have one for Joe Rogan. They're going to have one for all these heroes that are saving the world, right? But realistically, they are misleading you. So we got MJ Phillips in the house saying, talking in Twitter Spaces is better than tweeting. Yeah, Twitter's terrible. Twitter's the same thing. You got the freedom of speech, but no freedom of reach. So we coined that here first, folks. So when you get another platform saying, "Oh, you got the freedom of speech, but you don't have the freedom of reach," you go ahead and contact. Hey, Mike Martin said that on Morning Coffee with Mike. Videos here, time stamped, because that's what Twitter and Rumble and all these platforms are. So, guys, big disappointment for people on Saturday. Odyssey is not working, guys. I can't get Odyssey to work. So, just an announcement for this Saturday. I'm getting quite a few emails, like a lot of hate mail, and I have people calling me at the store. Odyssey is not streaming. I can't get it to stream. So I'm trying to go through my day, make some sales, feed my family, and people are calling me and saying, "Why'd you leave Odyssey for? Why are you becoming a trader? Why are you jumping to Rumble for?" I need to go where we could stream. And we got. Oh, it looks like Rumble. Oh man, Rumble took my stream down. It looks like my stream on Rumble is taken down, folks. No, it's working. Okay, it's working. Okay, yeah. Rumble Heroes. Who's Rumble Heroing right now? Never heard of you. Never heard of you. I have no idea who that is. Never heard of you. Never heard of you. All these shows. Never heard of you. Okay, it's a video game guy. I think that's a spiritual guy. Yeah, the Rumble Heroes are doing good right now. Someone's doing something about Disney failing. So what? It's about warning people and stockholders 10 years ago that Disney's going to fail. Not, oh, Disney's failing. Good for you. You know something. Nobody cares. But that's what all these Rumble Heroes and Twitter stars are. So everything is funny when you're smoking Mary Jane, says Earth Sign. Okay. Okay, what's Breitbart's reporting something here? Let's see what they got here. Control oligarchs, control-archies. The plan herd the masses with AI. Even what you're eating, what you're seeing. Yeah, Big Brother's watching you. We know that. What's RT reporting here? Ukraine is broke. Former Prime Minister. Of course Ukraine's broke. It's a war of attrition. We told you 3 years ago. Russia was going to win this through attrition. Money laundering for Zelensky. He's got billions of dollars now. So, someone saying the Twitter live stream was great. I'm not sure how long you could stream there. It streamed for like 30 hours straight, but I only got 2 views on the whole stream. Like the whole stream in 30 hours, I got 2 views. And it was probably somebody clicking on it by accident. Low Roller Scratchers making a prediction here. Sports contract will collapse soon. They can't continue to pay sports athletes to pay hundreds of $1 million contracts. Soon, its later TV contracts deal will collapse. Good. That's a good prediction, Low Roller Scratcher. Valerie is saying, Mike, you will be allowed to stream when and where the powers to be allow you to. All right, who else is on? So we should get MJ Phillips on Mike in the Night. He's saying he's pro 15-minute city. So maybe we should find out what he thinks about the 15-minute cities and his points of views on how he could save humanity. Maybe we should get him on Mike in the Night if he wants to come on. All right. It's morning coffee with Mike, folks. Why is Odyssey constantly not working? I don't know why. I just get so many complaints from people that are big time gurus on there, and yes, your skill game away. Yes, your skill game in Virginia. Yes, Low Roller Scratcher. They took away your skill game in Virginia. You're bringing on a heartbreak. So, man, what a great morning this is. Enjoying my coffee, talking to you guys, hanging out for morning coffee with Mike. It tastes good. Check out my link. Laurel Scratch is posting something here. Okay, here we go. Let's cover this. He wants us to cover this. Why not? All right, here goes. Enforcement of Virginia ban on skill gaming machines to start Wednesday. Richmond, Virginia. You can't use skills on those gambling machines you could find in stores anymore. Starting on Wednesday, to ban skill machine games can start being enforced. So what does that mean now? Here, let's just watch this. On your side.
I think this is it, guys.
Oh, it's a commercial.
When the Martins booked their Verbo vacation home.
It's a commercial.
Starting
Okay,
tomorrow, those skill
let's get some
game
audio here,
machines we've
folks.
seen in many convenience stores
Yeah, we
will
got
become
audio.
Illegal in Virginia. We're talking about the colorful slot-like machines found in many places in the Metro Richmond area. But how will law enforcement respond once time is up? Henry Graff spoke with Richmond's police chief about their plans.
You can't use your skills on these gambling machines anymore. Starting Wednesday, a ban on skill machine games can start being enforced.
The skill games that you see in convenience stores, for example, that everybody seems to be playing, that's clearly unlawful gambling now.
In October, the state Supreme Court made that final ruling, banning them, but Virginia's Attorney General issued this opinion, delaying enforcement until November 15th. Since then, police departments and sheriff's offices all across the state have grappled with how to best deal with the law change.
And to do it in a way that it's not going to be a
We
surprise.
know that you're in there, and that you're all alone.
And to ensure that they're just in compliance with the new law.
Richmond's police chief would
New laws. See, they're passing new laws with your tax dollars.
We're not gonna hurt you.
not reveal a specific enforcement date, but told me they will give owners and operators time to adjust.
But we understand that this was...
Because owners and operators are making a little bit of money to get their kids through college and pay for their expensive housing, because Amerifornia has arrived. I warned Americans about Amerifornia years before a lot of these channels even existed. And yes.
kind of sudden for some of our business owners, so it's important for us to make sure we get that message out to the business owners
Snakes?
and the patrons.
In
I
Hanover
don't know
County,
snakes.
The sheriff says compliance checks start January 1st, 2024.
Compliance
It's
checks.
a similar decision for police in Hopewell, saying enforcement will begin December 31st of this year.
I'm a lawyer.
Chesterfield police are planning an unspecified grace period before enforcement starts.
I'm a lawyer.
And Henrico police plan to talk with area businesses for voluntary compliance before enforcement. Once that period is over, a skill game machine operator or owner would face a Class 1 misdemeanor and fines of up to $25,000.
So it's only
I'm a
fair
lawyer.
that the public and business owners have some reasonable time to make adjustments and to get notification that these
Closing down one business at a time across America. And that's what they're out for. They're going to find ways that you make... Like, okay. They're doing this whole slot machine thing, enforcing, right? They're going to force small businesses. Again, enforcement of Virginia ban on skill gaming machines set. So small businesses that kind of make their income off these machines here. And kind of get their kids through school, pay their bills, and get through life. Unfortunately, it's being taken away. But they did it to me too. So I'll tell you how they did it to me in Canada. I don't have these machines in my store. But I am able to ship stuff, though. I have hundreds, if not thousands, of items in my store. You guys seen my store. They did the same thing to me by making the price of shipping impossible. The shipping an item would cost me more than the item itself. or the consumer that's buying it more. So they're always finding ways to shut down small businesses, right? Even though to ship a board game to Vancouver is like $58. But if I'm in the States, and I want to ship that to Vancouver, it costs me $11 or maybe $9. And if I'm in the States and I want to ship that package, let's say from Tacoma, Washington, all the way down to Roosevelt Boulevard in Key West, it's about $18 American. And that's a big distance. That's about 4,000 miles. But in Canada, for me to ship here to there, like the next city over, I'm looking at 50, 60, $70. Just the next city over. So governments are finding ways to shut us down. Governments are working hard to find things like these gambling machines in stores there in Virginia. Obviously, store owners are getting by, and they're finding ways through the system or using the system that could be changed at any time. Kind of like Twitter and Rumble and all those platforms. They give you the freedom of speech, but you don't have the freedom of reach. I coined that term here on Morning Coffee with Mike. So when somebody brings it up later, you guys go ahead and reference that for me. And I love you guys for that. So there it is right there, folks. The casino lottery is upset since small businesses are getting richer or on skill games. Not everyone can't go to the casino every day. That's correct, Low Roller Scratcher. Somebody wants to have have a drink, sit down, have a few games, drink a Slurpee, just hang around the machines, talk with people. People hang, hey, how'd you do that? I made $117. Oh, all right, that's good, man. Yeah, I'm gonna, use that money. I'm gonna buy a bus ticket and see my grandson. Or you know what I mean? Like it's, yeah. So do you think the Canadian passport resembles Seasons of Colors or a page or a LGBT rainbow? I never really looked at... I have two passports. I have a Portugal passport, a European Union one. Portugal, European Union, and I have the Canadian one. And I have never really looked at my Canadian passport. Bin Love says, I will, Mike. Yes, thank you for having my back. Gambling machines will turn into poker games and mechanical gambling devices. You don't need electronic machines to gamble. Yeah, here it is, folks. If you're in a room back here, just get a game. Just get up like the person said. Richard saying here in the comments, just set up a game with a couple of players. How much you want to spend? $40. Okay, $40 limit. Everybody across the board, $40, and everyone just hang out and play some chip. Throw some chips around and. A little bit goes to the house to pay the bills, and that's what you're going to have to do. You got to go old school. You got to go old school mobster, right? Oh, okay. I'll Google it. Okay, I'll do that. I'll Google it later when I get to the store. But what time is it? 10:10. Yeah.
Snakes? I don't know no snakes.
All right. Yeah, Rumble don't like me. And when you're basically searching for the truth, no one likes you. Like, yeah, your follower, people like you. No. I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, folks. MJ Phillips is saying in the Facebook that I got 4 people. I have 120,000 followers on my Facebook fan page. And I got 4 people watching. Yeah. The Canadian passport is turned retarded. Yeah. So I got all right, what time is it? It's 10:12. All right, let's keep going. D-Live's working nice. Yo, what's up? I got lots of people joining me here on D-Live. Yo. What's up, people? All right. Guys, don't forget, if you're on D Live, get out here, guys. I'm gonna here. I'm here now. I'm gonna do this now. It looks like we're not gonna be on Rumble much longer. We can't stream. I'm having a tough time streaming on Odyssey. There's my D Live there in the live chat. Go there. And if anyone is on Rumble, there's my D Live there. And on Facebook, there's my D Live there. And I think D Live might be the only platform we may be able to stream off in the future. I don't want to make these kind of predictions because I like streaming on multiple platforms and getting the message out. But we are. Oh, someone sent me an ice cream and a lemon on D Live. Thank you so much. And where's our D Live symbol? Here it is, our D Live symbol. There it is. There it is. Look at that, folks. So adjusting the D Live right there, folks. It's getting really tough, man. Is maintaining anything anymore. And someone donated me ice cream and a lemon on D Live. Thank you so much. Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? You can forget trying to sell on eBay, except shipping costs have destroyed any notion of profit, let alone breaking even. And then on eBay, we've had a lot of problems on eBay where I didn't receive the package, or the package is damaged and it wasn't what it was specified as. And eBay always sides with the buyer, so I haven't sold on eBay. My score on eBay is 100%, and it's like 3,000 or 4,000 feedback, which is really good. And I just didn't want to quarrel with people, right? So I just, whatever, man. So, okay, 4 men in a rock and roll band fly at night. In the morning we land. I think they're talking about the Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, Richie Valens took a flight at night and never landed. Make a private room. Someone's asking me, so we have someone saying that they sent many Portuguese back home. Says, I've to keep fit. Yeah. Yeah, Trooper, another great band. Where did they get that car? So now, what's going to happen? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, folks. Is after this stream is done, I'm going to go to the store. And I'm going to be receiving emails, Instagram messages, and all kinds of things of people messaging me to let me know that they never got a notification and they've been unsubscribed. I'm still at 0 subscribers I'm going to go 9 months now, folks. We've been keeping track of the subscriptions on the whole YouTube thing here. I've been doing this for you guys here. And I think we're going into... It depends if you're a Rumble hero. So, YouTube removed this content here. Peter Leeds, financial episode with Peter Leeds. YouTube removed it as medical misinformation. There's another one there, medical misinformation. We're approaching about 100 videos now for medical misinformation. They've removed more videos on my channel than Rumble Heroes have total of all the work they've done, and Twitter stars and all these new YouTube influencers that have arrived. So there it is right there. We have headed into 8 straight months now with 0 subscribers, and we're 8 months, and every month I post this. So we're at 8 months, and if you go back, you'll find them all the way back 8 months. The last time we got a subscription count was 3 subscribers, and that was 9 months ago. So we're 8 months straight with 0 subscribers, and fingers crossed, by Christmas we should have 1 subscriber, new subscriber to the YouTube channel. And what's the funny part of this is, look how many people are saying that they just subscribed to me last week. What the hell is this? Why is this happening? I just subscribed a couple of days, brother. So you got 1. So there it is. I gave a little love there. Fishing with Rick there. Just give a little love. So we found you and subbed less than 8 months ago. So there it is right there, folks. The algorithm working hard. They're trying so hard to screw with you guys. Guys, there's a video that's heavily banned. It's on YouTube, though. And I think you need to see this video. You Don't Own Your Life. If you have some time today, go to You Don't Own Your Life. I think you need to watch You Don't Own Your Life. There it is right there. And 95%. These two videos have encrypted messages in them. And here it is right here. You Don't Own Your Life. And 95%. If you guys don't mind watching those two videos, I would be very humbly grateful to you guys. Because the message, it's there. Right? So everyone's talking about great bands. Maybe we should do a band show. A band show talking about bands and music and the encrypted messages in the lyrics and stuff, and trying to find out who is for the good, who is for the evil, who is trying to get the message out. Bob Marley is number one. Bob Marley, every single Bob Marley song is against the political indoctrination, political emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves could free our minds, right? He is one of the kings of reggae, but no, he's one of the kings of calling out the governments and calling out the time and calling out what is happening. So, yep, MJ Phillips is now following me, ladies and gentlemen, on DLive. MJ Phillips is now officially followed on DLive. So if you guys want to come over to DLive, there's like a party going on here. Woo! And if you guys want to join, yeah, I don't know where to go anymore, folks. I don't know where to go anymore. And when you've been doing this for so many years now, for 10, 12, 13, 14 plus years, it's really hard to stop something, that you love doing so much. And a lot of our predictions are so bang on from 10 years ago. Food prices set to skyrocket in a city near you. Watch that one from 4 years ago. And people are making the same videos today, and they're getting paid for it. They're actually getting the reach, right? They're getting the reach. They're getting the channels that are not even a few months old are getting the message out, right? Yeah, where's Waldo saying welcome MJ? Yeah. So MJ Phillips says he got blocked on Facebook for sending too much thumbs up on the live stream. So you guys got to be careful with that. If you send too much love, they're gonna ban you. They will suspend you for sending too much love to the wrong person, right? But if you go to a Joe Biden live stream, which obviously would be very entertaining to watch if he actually really went live, you start thumbing that up, they'll go ahead. You're doing the right thing for people. You're saving humanity. So you just need to take all the things you say and have AI voice say and cement hinge a new channel, says MJ Phillips. This is how YouTube works. Yeah, these platforms are like this all the time. It's just, it is what it is, right? So we are officially, I got the email this morning, we are officially terminated, not terminated, we are suspended from Kick again. I got two followers on Kick, and Kick has now suspended us after the last live stream we did. They took it down too. That live stream I just did got us basically kicked off of Kick. And not this live stream. I'm talking about that 24-hour live stream or the 36-hour live stream that I did for you guys. And that's probably why Odyssey is not letting us stream again. Anyways. So, yeah. Anyways, folks. How's everyone doing out there? We got 30 people watching here on YouTube, and we got 11 watching on Rumble. What's everyone tied to? Rumble Heroes. Let's see what the Rumble Heroes are. Of course, Russell Brand. Of course, Russell Brand. Rumble Hero number 1. Are you controlled opposition? They're all controlled opposition people. Dr. Berg, don't know who that is. Oh, I think I know this guy from YouTube. Dr. Berg. I think I know who Dr. Berg is. He's been giving some really good tips about natural foods and what to eat, what not to eat, how to like get off diabetes medication. Like, yeah, I think I know this Dr. Berg. Let me know if this is the same Dr. Berg. Let me know in the comments there. I'm not sure, but I don't know what this is. Film Threat, never heard of him. Charlie Kirk Show, never heard of him. So who are they promoting here? Tara Raid, don't know. I don't know a lot of these. I don't know who these people are. We don't even come up. Our viewership is so low that we don't even come up. Oh, misinformation about Israel uncovered. I don't know who this Valiant... I don't even know who any of these people are. But do they know who I am? Of course they don't. Right? When you shadow ban for so many years, right? Man, I could take any one of these topics and search across our YouTube channel and see what we said 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago about it, right? That's what we have. We actually have a track record here. Mike, what does Planet Fitness charge for a year by you? I have no idea. I don't know who any of those people are I don't know anybody there. I don't know. I know some people that go there, but I'm just an island where I am. I may be in Merritt, but I'm not really there. I'm there, but I'm not part of the community. So I don't know anyone else around me. I know some people, but nobody comes and talks to me. Everybody avoids me. I'm outside making videos. People, I don't know. I'm just not really liked in my town. There's 5% of the town that likes me. And there's 95%. And it's basically, watch the Merit Harassment series on my YouTube channel. And it's on Rumble too, and it's on multiple platforms. I was just demonized for opening a business in town, and not very well liked, and entire websites made about me. Entire illegal cease and desist orders. Incredible amount of hate that was and so you go to playlists here, and then you click the Merit Harassment series. Where is it here? Merit Harassment series. And anyone that's being called out is basically, they're being called out because they have public posts that state what is being said, and what I'm reading is publicly posted. So there it is right there. There's the Merit Harassment series if you guys want to check that out. And I'll even put it here on I don't think there's nobody on Rumble, but there it is there. And there's the Merit Harassment series. If you guys are bored, let's kind of like get this back going. The Merit Harassment series. Someone saying, yeah, don't F with Rumble either. Yeah, so there's the Merit Harassment series. Just the amount of sheer harassment and ongoing. Everything is publicly posted, folks. So if anyone gets called out on here, it's because they've basically publicly posted things that I'm just regurgitating and because it's forming an opinion, right? And forming an opinion is very important, and people should not be, because people could form opinions against me and my family. But then when it's my turn to form opinions, it can't go that way. It has to be a two-way street. It has to go both ways, forming opinions, right? So it can't be just hey, and then I have to take the brunt of it. No. I have to not retaliate, but blow off steam, right? Because it's got to be fair. It's got to be two ways, right? People attacking me, a person attacking me with a bunch of fake accounts, and yeah. All right, so collectively, guys, on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 platforms we are streaming on. Collectively, we have 62 people watching total across 6 platforms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 platforms. Yeah, 6 platforms. So we got under 100 people watching. Woo! Anyways, guys, don't forget to share and get this out there. I'll see you guys on the flip side. I'm going to go open my store today. And I will be seeing you guys soon. I really appreciate you guys supporting, being part of the channel, liking. And if you want to buy me a coffee, there's a link in the description below. And if you want to pick up some of that glutathione, I've been taking it pretty much every day now. I'm going on my 3rd. I just passed my 3rd month. I'm going into my 4th bottle. And yeah. Mike Martin's here. Thanks for joining me for Morning Coffee with Mike. I have spoken.